Okay, with Maurizio, here we go again, Maurizio. Back to Premier League action. First of all, international break, before we talk about Palace. I mean, what did you get up to in the international break? I'm sure the fans will be interested in what you did.
Yes, a little bit not easy, because after the holidays, pre-season, we play 4 games, and then another 2 weeks without competition is always tough. Yeah, but what I do was to review a lot of things, work, be a few days in Barcelona. I needed to go there, but then back and watching football, a lot of international football. And yes, trying to be ready and recovery for a tough month that we have ahead. 7 games in less than 1 month, and it's going to be a tough period, but very exciting, because I think it's going to be exciting, the 7 games that we are going to play.
I'm going to ask you about team news, because there's good news and bad news, isn't there? But the good news is, I think you've got Dyer, Ndombele, Carl Walker-Peters and Ryan Sessegnon available, haven't you? So you've got players coming back, which is good news.
Well, yes, we need to assess them. They were training with the group. That doesn't mean that they are ready to play, to compete. It's 2 different things. But of course, happy, because they are going to be close to help the team. Yes, like another bad news, like Lo Celso got injured in the national team, in Argentina national team, and that is really sad. But like always I said, when it's no one, it's another, and that is about the team, it's about the squad, and of course happy with some news and not so happy with others.
Yeah, but, I mean, you played international football for those years for Argentina, so you know what it means to play for your country. But now you're a manager, you must dread your players going away on internationals, because this can happen, can't it?
Yeah, but it's so important to get the balance, good balance. I know very well that to play for your national team is so important for the player, and we cannot do nothing, cannot stop that. Of course, sometimes it's again our interest, but sometimes it's for our interest. Interest is important, that the player be international. I think the balance is the most important, and try to help the player to provide the best solutions and the best tools for them to have a good performance in the national team, and then that doesn't affect our performance in Tottenham.
Okay, so it's Palace. And we come off a good performance at Arsenal, 2-2. What are you expecting from Palace?
No, I think it's going to be a tough game. They show that they are a strong team. It's a team that is difficult to create chances. It's a team that beat Manchester United away from home, and we know very well that it's going to be a tough game.
And Roy Hodgson still going. I know he's the oldest manager in the Premier League. I guess he doesn't like to be reminded of that, but I mean, what a great manager.
I always talk about my respect to him and how I admire him, and of course he's a great manager, and he's doing fantastic in Palace, and of course that is why it make more difficult the game.
What sort of game are you expecting from Palace? Because obviously with the Newcastle game still quite fresh in the memory, a lot of pundits afterwards have said, well, every team will go and do that now. Every team will sit in against Tottenham because Newcastle did it successfully. Yes,
but you know, every game is different, every circumstance are different, and the reality is going to be different than Newcastle. Hope that change the result, and we play better than we play again Newcastle. Of course, that we know very well that we need to improve in our performance, and I think from now we need to start to winning games and to be in a good position on the table.
And the final thing is, you touched on it, but we've got 7 games in 21 days coming up now.
It's going to be tough. That is why we need
Champions League.
Yes, all the players. We are going to play 3 competitions in 21 days. That is why we need all the squad fit and in the right mentality to compete in the best, because of course all the players for sure are going to have the opportunity to show their quality on the team.
Do you prefer that game, or do you like the break?
Depends on the results. That is no another option. You need to enjoy now and to play 7 games in 21 days. I'm not going to complain. I think we need to find the best solution and try to be strong, because we need to win games and we cannot change the reality.
rich, I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. Diamonds on my body, rich. Smelling like Versace, rich. Jay-Z and Beyonce, rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich.